Wow. 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 All right. We are live. Hey, everybody. Happy Monday. And if you're not happy, whatever. Me neither, man. What?
Oh, hey guys.
Oh, hey, guys. Who cares? You know what I mean? It's just another one. Another day. Another fucking Monday. Not the end of the world. There'll be another one next week. But hey, how's it going? Working on the game. Did a little bit of stuff over the weekend. Not too much. Just kind of got the communication device doing what I wanted it to do. So now the if you assign a location, like a level, to the communication type, then all of the communication messages will follow you to whatever level that type is in. So if you're in a big area and you go to multiple levels, then it'll follow you. So that's good. And we'll get started. All right. What up, GG6789T? How goes it? How you doing? Hey, Ron. What up, buddy? How y'all doing? Happy Monday. Woo! Let's party. You know what I mean? And by party, I mean continue to program this video game. Party! Same thing. So yeah, I already pushed this up. We need to add one last feature in order for me to just move on from this cell phone bullshit. We need to, yeah, I do play piano. Thank you. Appreciate it, Ron. Yeah, and I even got the second camera working today, so, you know, everybody can see what I'm doing when I go off screen right here. And I got a pretty good sound for this too. So that's pretty fun. So now I'm not just hiding off the screen playing piano anymore. Mondays aren't happy. Yeah, you know, best part of my stream is it's at the end of Monday. Or the beginning of Tuesday, I guess. So you made it past Monday if you made it here. And that's the best part, right? So yeah, we need to yeah, I think I can. I forgot how it goes though. Which one is it? What's a Daft Punk song? I'm drawing a blank. Give me a lyric from the song. I know it's not about the lyrics, but that might jog my memory. End of the line from Tron. Shit, what is that? End of the line from Tron. From Tron. Is that a song in Tron? Oh, it is. Man. Oh. Yeah. Something like that. Fire right. Nice. Hell yeah, man. We love some good music here. Yeah, and all the music you hear in the background are me recording random shit. I have a thing you can do on Twitch where if you got enough dormants, which are the currency on this Twitch account, then you can actually hire me, well not hire me, but you can force me to make a metal cover of a random song. And that's what some of these are in the background. So right now I'm working on my game engine. So this is a WordPress based game engine. This is WordPress. If you're familiar with website development at all, this is like a blog maker CMS. And I'm a WordPress programmer by day, so I created a plugin that allows you to create an RPG video game, no code solution, in WordPress. So I'm basically developing the game engine and the game at the same time. And the game is based off of my sci-fi fantasy novel series, The Harmonian Chronicles. So yeah, it's like RPG Maker, but using WordPress as the asset manager. Exactly. And yeah, so right now my game, the demo is going to be based off of the first 5 chapters in book 1, Orbem. That's where the storyline takes you. So I already have all the dialogue and stuff like that ready to go. We're just doing final assets. I technically finished the demo with no final assets locally, but you know how it goes when you're a programmer. I always find new things to do. So I keep adding more fucking features because I'm impossible. Can't just settle. So we need to add one feature to the communication. This is like the cell phone you can pop up and you can make it send voicemails or text messages depending on a trigger that you land on. Make an engine in assembly? I don't know what that is. What's assembly? Assembly. Assembly? Is it? I don't know what that is. Assembly AI? There's so many assemblies out there. I'm sure you can. I can't. I'm a website programmer, so I shouldn't even be making a video game, but this is all based off of website programming logic, so it's right up my alley, including auto walking, NPC movements, auto start, cutscenes, all this fun stuff. Oh, it's a language. Is it a language? What kind? It's oh, ASM. ASM sounds familiar. Low level. Pfft. Low level. That's rude. Very strong correspondence between its instructions and the machine code. Oh, what is it? Is it like you're like talking to the machine? It's like coffee script. Cool. Yeah, I've never heard of it. Oh, okay. It made C. So assembly came before C? Shit. No. To answer your question, I cannot make an engine in assembly. Somebody definitely can, I'm sure. That'd be a fun project. I'd watch that. That's cool. Nope. I'm just making a lowly WordPress-based RPG maker, basically. And in my case, we need to change the way the communication device loads, because I want to be able to gain the communication device based off of a cutscene. So after you finish the cutscene, it gives you the communication device. Oh, C is coded in assembly. Oh, that's different. Okay, good. I guess that makes more sense. And in order for me to do that, I need to architect the solution, because if I assign the communication device to a cutscene, that means that that cutscene is the only way you'll be able to ever use that communication device going forward. But once you run that cutscene, it needs to persist, and you need to know, okay, I know that this is going to be able to show up now because I already had that cutscene. And if I don't have the cutscene, don't show the device. It's pretty annoying, actually, logic. Yeah, technically, it'll be open source. Because WordPress, I'm going to upload it to the WordPress directory. So you'll be able to download it as a plugin into your WordPress site. Just like I have it on mine. And then just use it. And it's pretty simple to get started. Once you install the plugin, you have the game engine right here. You just click on it, you go to the global options, you assign the page you want the game to be on your website, which in my case it's Escape to Orbem. And then you just create one area, your starting area, and you can select it here once you create it, and you create a main character. And then once you have those three things, you can basically have somebody can walk around a level right there just from selecting these three things. And after that point, you know, you can get really fancy. NPCs with wandering, you got NPCs with cutscene indicator, like actions, fighting, dying, wall building. I have a front end wall builder. I have a front end, you know, complete dev mode if you're an admin, where you can go through all the items on your map. This is all on the front of your, you know, website. And yeah, so highly complex, a lot of functionality, mini games, weapons, gear, collectibles, breakables, interacting, a lot of assets. And they all just come from your media library or wherever your WordPress media comes from. Oh yeah. So my game specifically, you collect characters and you can use, you select them and you use them throughout the game. Kind of like the Lego games where you can like switch to a different character who has a different ability. So I did it that style, but that's kind of how the book is based. You and three other scientists basically become friends and do shit. So they become characters you can select. But I have tested this long ago, but I did this right here. And this is going to revolutionize the way that this game engine works. This is a WebSocket. And this allows me to have anybody who's logged into an account in the game play at the same time. So you can actually, and I tested this, I logged in from 2 different accounts and I walked around at the same level together. And if you're in the same level, you can see the other people. So technically, I can create with this game engine Pokemon MMO. Though I haven't created the gotta catch 'em all feature yet, or the turn-based fighting yet. Definitely a fast follow is a turn-based fighting option, because I know that's going to be big for a lot of people's RPG games. But yeah, you could do pretty easily. You could do multiplayer. Now, I'm gonna have to figure out how to make it so like you don't have 10,000 people all in the same game, because I'm sure the WebSocket logic will not handle that well. But small scale it works. I guess I'll have to come up with servers and stuff. You like my piercings? Hell yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, I was a professional piercer for about 10 years back in Hollywood. And I worked in, well, Hollywood, Studio City. I worked at a bunch of places, but so I always said I have to test them on myself first, or I can't be trusted to pierce other people. Yeah, I appreciate it though. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, a few years. It was called Walk of Fame Tattoo. It was literally on the Walk of Fame. And whoo, don't do that. There's nothing but homeless freaks, crackheads, and like really drunk tourists walking the Walk of Fame. Holy crap. I did some horrifying piercings. Very busy weekends. But still, not a lot of money. You know? Piercings, you have to do a lot of piercings to make money. And, you know, it's hit and miss. You can make $200 in a night. You can make $20 in a night. And, you're still waiting 14 hours a day, you know. Yeah, I grew up in LA. So I moved a few years back to Michigan. That's where I am now with my family. But yeah, we came from Burbank. I used to work for Disney for a while. I made websites for Disney and Warner Brothers and Universal. I just kind of made my rounds to the studio, so I was really close to the studios where I was living. And yeah, worked on some Harry Potter sites, built DisneySyncLink.com. That's still live today, actually. And worked on the Carrie Underwood site for a while too. Oh yeah, yeah. Disney has a very high turnover rate. A lot of people work for Disney. They actually have a rule for contractors. You're not allowed to work more than 18 months. Otherwise, they have to convert you to full-time. So, I was promised a couple full-time roles at that time, but then COVID hit. And they went through, like, contractor palooza where they just blew up everybody. So, luckily, my contract was pretty much over already, but I'm a celebrity. No, not yet. I only have like 6 people watching. Celebrity in my mind. Maybe one day. We'll get there. Just tell 10,000 of your friends every other week, and then we'll get there. Wait, why is this? Oh, I must have had a reset that I got rid of. I look like one though? Awesome. Thank you. Yes, I look very famous. Nah. Nope, just a website programmer who's had a long history. Actually, you know, I worked. You know, I just started working as soon as I turned 18, you know? So I've had a lot of history in the industry. So I've been, you know, doing website programming for everybody for the past 20 years. I think the best way we're going to be able to do this is create a new meta box inside of cutscenes. And that'll allow us to assign a type to the cutscene, which will make it come to life. after the cutscene. How much experience? Yeah, well, I've been doing website development for about 20 years, you know, since I was 16, you know, working on websites. But WordPress programming, it's been about 16 years. So, yeah, I got pigeonholed into WordPress pretty quickly after I got into the workforce. And, you know, worked for a bunch of billion-dollar corporations, massive teams, startups, you name it. And so, yeah, if you have any questions about working, getting hired, or anything in the industry, I've made all the right bad moves to learn. All the mistakes you can make. Okay, this is it right here. Explore value array. What? This is explore value type. I need communicate type. Well, this needs to be explore, engage, communicate. And then we'll use the communicate array. Yeah. Perfect. So this should now allow us to select one, and then we can use it. Yeah. Yeah. I'm married. Been married for going on 14 years in January. Have a couple kids. And yeah, I've been lived a full life early on. One of the few millennials that got married and had kids at a younger age, which is awesome because now my kids are, you know, 10 and up, and I don't have a baby at 36 because I'm already tired. I can't imagine. So let's do it for... Let's make Carol do it. So we'll go to Carol's cutscene. And there's the engage communicate. We'll use the CNC. So now that we have that option, my wife's honestly, she's the gamer in the family. I don't have time to like sit around and just play games for fun. I do this, you know, this is kind of my fun, you know, my side projects and stuff, and, you know, writing and all, and music and stuff. But nah, I would play games if I had the time, but I like watching her play games, and my daughter, she plays a lot of Roblox and stuff. Try to have fun watching her play that too. So I'm into watching gaming. That's for sure. And I know a lot about gaming just by proxy. Quest log? Yeah, so I have these right here. These are missions that you basically do in the game. So if you go to a certain area, you have a mission list. And when you complete the mission, which in this case is collecting an ID card, gives you points, whatever, and in this case it actually opened this door for me because I have an ID card now. Oh wait, why did that sign go away? Did that sign go away? Am I tripping? Oh, maybe, yeah, I think it's because it's in production. I don't have the sign here. Yeah, so missions are quests. Missions, quests, tasks, whatever you want to call them. So and you'll see when you can play this game right now, by the way. Orbem.games. You can also join the Discord. You can see in the chat right now. That's where you can talk to me off stream. Great community. Some really cool people. Really young programmers and really old programmers. Rude. Oh yeah, so there is an actual sign in production here. Yeah, see, employee ID card is required to access the grid. And you're like, well, how the hell do I get out of there? Oh yeah, collect your ID card. Got it. So the only thing I can do is talk to this dude. But if we go to the first level, which I have a level selector in admin mode. So here you basically, oh, I should probably start a new game. I already have all the quests are gone. Because there's two different ways that you get missions. Oh yeah, here's the intro screen. And I made all the music for the game too. Hey, C Films! How you doing, bud? I'm doing alright. Just going through the game. Escape to Orbem. It's like Jurassic Park or something. And the best part about this video is that it's a WebM video, so it's transparency. So watch when it finishes, it opens up to the game. So that's actually the game behind the video. Yeah, gets you really amped to play the game. And then here's my AI intro video for the player. And then you start playing. And you'll see I have a mission right here, collect your effects. So this will, and these little pop-ups are just tutorial pop-ups that you can create in the game. And then you collect your thing. And you see when I created that, Talk to Salverson showed up. So missions can beget more missions. And you can also finish missions by doing other missions. You can do multi-missions where you have to do multi-missions to finish one missions. It's complicated, man. You loved that last one? Yeah. Yeah, the parting, it's so cool. I'm going to use that on a few other ways. Guaranteed.
Guess I should talk to my boss before I leave for good.
I do my voiceovers too for the main character. Though I have to re-record them. I can't really understand what I'm saying.
Hey, Mr. Salverson.
Hey, Mr. Salverson.
Mr. Salverson? Hey, Craig.
Yeah, this is all dialogue from the book, which the book already has an audio book. I had a really great narrator do it, so I could just use his dialogue, but I say a lot of other things too, so I wanted it to be consistent.
You're a young guy.
Oh yeah, Easter Egg Central. There's already one here. I'll show you.
And it isn't just the board who has doubts.
Yeah, if you skip too fast. The Google API, text-to-speech API, gets kind of muddled. So if you go to Carol's office here, like there's no mission or anything, but you can go and break all her plants. And it gives you a point for every plant you break. It's pretty rude, but she doesn't mind.
Thanks, Carol.
Hey, Grain.
Oh.
I heard about you getting.
See, she'll give you $50.
Here, you're going to need this now that you're unemployed.
And there's some NPCs you can just they'll have little things to talk to you about, you know. They don't necessarily need you to like interact with them. It's just if they run into you. And I can get 9 extra points just by breaking all these fucking plants. And I have features where if you interact with an item, you can have them persist on the page, but you can walk over them after they're broken. Otherwise, you can't walk through them. Excuse me, Carol. Yeah, and these guys can talk to you too. They kind of were the reason you got fired from your job. So, it's a little bit snarky. But yeah, see, I got fired. Dr. Gray Milford, head technologist. Son of a bitch. You guys got me fired. But you see the CEO walked away. He went to his office. And then you go to his office. His office is nice. It's pretty nice. He's like supposed to be the richest guy in the world.
You know why I started Foresight, Grain.
And then he starts his spiel.
To take over the world?
Yeah. Lots and lots of functionality. So now that I assigned engage communicate, and there's gonna be a hell of a lot more. I mean, once I just have time to sit around and build things on the game, I can add coffee, you know, collectibles, you know, just little interactable items, pictures on the wall you can zoom in on, you know, just things like that. And there's a lot of set dressing for this game. Like this, here I have a zoom out mode. You can see this map is massive, and there are 1 million offices in this game. I guess I don't have to zoom out that much. And so there's going to be a lot of room for Easter eggs in these offices. Just a bunch of technology and fun things that people are doing in there with their research. You know, there will be some saucy projects made in this engine. Oh yeah. I don't know, maybe. Depends if there's saucy websites in WordPress. Because it definitely will require you to have a WordPress website to use. Which I think there are. Hey, look, we have bugs. Floating bugs! Look, I can walk on them. What did I do? Hey, that's kind of cool. You want to walk around a bug? Yeah, what is the problem here? 19, what was that? It's probably because I just stopped typing. 1918, 1943. 1918. Oh, because there's no communication background. Welp, that's kind of required to do this. Communication background. I think this needs to wrap the whole thing, actually. Yeah, let's do that. There we go. Required, you need a background. Yeah. Yeah. And name it bug walking. Yeah, that'd be fun. What's up? What does the office guy do? Rip. I can't do real coding. I gotta use stuff like Scratch and Construct. Hey, don't worry about it, Bradley Butler. So this is the main character in Orbem. That's the sci-fi fantasy novel here. He is a technologist, and he lost his job. So he gets hired at, or he gets transferred to a secret research facility in Scotland. That's what this is here. And basically, one thing leads to another. He gets in a boss fight, and then they have to go to a fantasy universe called Orbem. And basically, his main job in this game is to do programming. He is able to transport using a device he developed, transportation device. That's kind of like the main key thing of the whole game. And that's what this blue bar is right here. This blue bar is his transportation charge. So once he collects it, which he gets it from doing a programming minigame, then anytime I hold shift and click on the screen, it'll transport him to that spot. And he can only do it a certain amount of times before he runs out of charge and it has to recharge. But yeah, so that's his ability. And then the other 3 scientists that you collect, one's super fast, one's super strong, and one can walk through hazards like fire and acid. I don't know, whatever I deem a hazard. So yeah. And the demo is basically demonstrating how the mechanics work in the game. You know, how you can interact with things, how you can talk to people. You should make props have hitboxes so NPCs are not overlapping them. Yeah, no, I mean, they do. So, most props do. See, I already broke these plants, so I can walk over them, but like chairs, I can't. This plant, I can, because I already broke it. And NPCs can't walk over anything either, usually. But they can walk in front of them, so there's perspective. See, I can walk in front of this table, because perspective-wise, this makes sense. But like, I can't walk through it, because it's isometric perspective. And I can collect items. But you, oh, I can get stuck too. But you see, I can't walk over this box. And this is all based off of walls that I develop. So the game engine, I built a wall builder. Basically, it is this little thing here. When you click it, it starts glowing. Now anything I do can be a wall. So I can create a wall right here just by clicking and dragging. And that'll save to the database of the game. And now I can't walk there. So it makes it really easy for you to do some like fine tuning of the game. And the dev mode lets me see all the invisible things on the map, which is good. But like you see how this plant right here is, oh shoot, I didn't turn it off. Make sure you turn it off. That's what the cursor is a good idea. This plant right here is right here. So I can actually click and drag it and move it out of the way. So now it's like, now it's right when it's broken. Anything you can click and move on the map as well. When you're in dev mode, like you're an admin on the game. So makes it really easy for you to do some like really fine tuning of items and how they look in the game. Are those bugs issues yet? What do you mean? No, I don't think we have any issues. Any kind of music sound effects? Oh yeah. Yeah, this is muted right now. If I go to the production site. By the way, you can play this right now while I build it. So if you go to orbem.games, orbem.games, it'll take you right here. And you can play a new game and not log in. You don't have to log in, but you'll lose all your game data if you don't log in. But yeah, so this is intro video. This is, it has background music. Here, I'll mute the other music so you can hear it. So that's the game music. I can turn it up.
I wonder what that sign says.
Voiceover acting. Oh, good. Excuse me. And cutscenes with voiceover acting as well.
Oh, hello, Dr. Milford.
Hey, Cranston.
I mean, it's Google Text-to-Speech API right now. I haven't recorded all the assets yet.
By Cranston.
By Cranston. And every level has its own music you can assign to it. You can also assign music to a cutscene.
What was I doing again?
Because, you know, maybe it's an intense cutscene, which I was actually supposed to do for him when they're talking.
I should talk to my boss.
So I'm actually going to skip this. And you can kind of hear walking. Let's see if I can turn it up. Sound effects. So there's walking sound effects as well. And obviously when you get points, there's a little bit of a sound effect for you. Oh yeah, there's secrets already. I mean, I keep showing them, so they're not really
Carol.
Here,
secrets,
you're
but...
going to
Yes, thanks, Carol. But like, even in the first level, if you want, you can break all the plants. And that's not even like a mission or anything. It's just you being a dick to Carol. Because you got fired, so you're all pissed off. So you can punch all her plants. Gets you a point every time too, so... Yeah, but there's going to be plenty of little secrets in the game and hidden things you can interact with. You know, I'm going to make you able to probably open the fridge, make some coffee. I don't know. I'll keep adding more and more as I progress the development of the levels. But, yeah. And the best part about this is I'm developing a game engine. So this is a WordPress-based game engine that I developed. So if you have a WordPress website, you can build an RPG game on your website. No code solution. I know you're worried about code. Make the punch look more punchy. Yeah, I know. It's actually a very bad punch. It's more like a handshake. Handshake. Yeah, I need to do a lot of animation stuff. I focused on kind of like more of the walking animations. I haven't done much of the interactions. Like that's just a very inappropriate punch. All right. Back to local. And back to music. That'll work. Okay, I think we need a little bit of a break here. All right. Sorry. Dr. Milford. That's him, Dr. Milford. Playing Field of Memory. Oh, man. I do not know too many other people's songs. I did just write this one. That sounds familiar, actually. There you go. That's a timely song. Field of... Wait, which one's Field of Memories? I don't remember what that's from. So... yeah, we gotta go to cutscene HTML. Joe. And we need to grab... communicate, engage, explore cutscene, ID. It's from old game called Stick Wars. Ooh. Field of Memories. Here, let's hear it. Field of Memories. For 1 hour? Oh, is it just repeat or something? Field of Memories. This it? Oh yeah. Alright, I don't want to get demonetized. Just kidding. I'm not really demonetized. I don't... Twitch screws you up. I won't do that. Was it? I already forgot how it goes. No, I can't remember. Probably get it if I wanted to. But we are on a mission to do explore, communicate, engage. Wait, was that the right name? Engage, communicate. My bad. Thanks, C-Films. Thanks for jumping on, man. I always appreciate you jumping in. And good luck with your website, my friend. Engage, communicate. Engage, communicate. Good. So, now that we have that, if it exists, we'll just add it as the data type. Why not? One more for the road. Communicate, engage. we'll call this communicate and communicate engage. Cool. Actually, shoot. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. So that will show us the name of the communication type. Oh, you gotta go, Fortnite Gats. Hey, do it, Bradley. Fort that night. Appreciate you jumping on, my friend. Hope you're subscribed. I'll catch you in the next one. Okay. Stop getting distracted. I'm the worst. So now that we have data communicate, so basically what we need to do is we need to look for a cutscene if it has the communication type of the item that's on the page, then we need to hide it. So we'll do that in the no points function, because it's basically like on load, what do we show and what do we hide? So in this case, we already have logic for communication type communications. Maybe we shouldn't do it. Maybe we should make it its own thing then. Yeah, I think we need to make it its own thing. We just have to make sure it runs when it needs to. So, need to run on a new area and elsewhere. So let's go to engage, explore. So it'll run here. So we'll make a function and then we'll have it run twice. Oh, we already have one for communication click though. Maybe we can just add it there. Because I think this happens already twice. So yeah, let's do it here. Hide communication types that have cutscenes attached to them. Yeah, this is how it's gonna have to be. So we'll do we need cutscenes with data communicate. So we'll do cutscenes equals document.query selector all. And this is going to be map cuts. Is it map cutscene? Is that what it is? I always forget the freaking class names. Map cutscene, yeah. Alright. Map cutscene with the data communicate. Is that what I called it? Just data communicate? Data communicate. Okay, good. Horrible memory. And oh, just in general, if it has it. Yeah. And then we'll loop through these. Can you make a Half-Life Easter egg? Ooh, yeah, that'd be cool. You have any ideas? Now we'll loop through cutscenes. Give me a Half-Life Easter egg idea. This is cutscene. Cool. So now we have all the cutscenes that have it. And now we'll go through. We'll do the communications. Communicate device. Document.query selector. Famous crowbar. Ooh. With the logo of Half-Life. Ooh, that'd be cool. Let's see what it looks like. Half-Life crowbar. Oh yeah. I like it. Where would we put the Half-Life crowbar logo on it? Oh, I like that. Having the facility on it. Yeah. We can make this a weapon that you pick up. Not a bad idea. For sure. That's good. Yeah, and you know, it's actually not that hard to do. I mean, technically, if you do, I'll go back to the Half-Life crowbar, and we grab this crowbar, and we do this. We go into Photoshop, we do this, we remove the background, and then you export this real quick as a PNG. We'll put it in the game creatives, crowbar, and then you go here to the game and you do dev mode right here. Go to item, you go crowbar, upload a feature image, and that's just, you know, the one I just made. Right. And you call this a, we'll say collectible. Value type will give you points for collecting it. We'll give you 100 points. And we'll assign it to Foresight. That's the first one right here. And interaction type is collectible. And then we'll use the pinpoint device to put it on the actual, we'll put it right, where are we going to put it? Let's put it right here. 33122358. So that's 33122356. Can you make it so you equip it in the intro of Half-Life plays? Wait, what? Which was the stream intro? Can you make it that if you equip it, the intro of Half-Life plays? That'd be cool. Definitely. You can do whatever you want. Well, I mean, I have to make it happen. And then I need to give it a height. We'll do like 20 by 100. Submit. And now it should just show up in the game. There it is, right there. I mean, it's not sized very well, but that's what this is for. You can go to crowbar, and we can make it a little taller. Maybe a little wider too. No, needs to be taller. 40. Yeah, that's better. There's your crowbar. So now when you want, you just collect it. Boom. And I just got 100 points. Yay! I didn't make it a weapon, so I can't equip it, but I will definitely consider that in the future. Now it's in my local, I'll remember. That's true. Yeah. Yeah, this definitely has the right thing. What WordPress game engine means? Jowl. I'll tell you. That means I have a WordPress website. Orbemortar.com. That's this thing right here. You can see me talking to me right here. This is my WordPress website. I created a plugin in WordPress. That's a game engine. Basically, you go here and you configure areas, items, characters, cutscenes, enemies, weapons, magic, minigames, focus views, communication devices, walls, all in WordPress. And when you assign it to a page like this, you have an RPG video game that you built using WordPress. And that's fully RPG-like. You have things you can focus on, you have things you can interact with, cutscenes, mini-games, puzzles, draggable things, enemies you can fight, explainer pop-ups to give you little tutorials, and, you know, go to different levels. And this is all a website page on my game, on my website. Yeah, no, it's crazy. And I've been building it for a long time, so it's less impressive if you realize that. But you could play this right now too. Just go to orbem.games, and you don't have to create an account to play it. You can just play it without one just to try it out, but you lose your game data if you do that. Not that there's a lot of game yet. I'm building out the final assets in production right now, so I have the entire demo, which is 5 chapters of book 1 in my sci-fi fantasy novel series, the Harmonian Chronicles. So the demo is going to be the first 5 chapters of the book. Eventually, I'm going to create the game for the entire series. There's going to be 4 books. There's 2 out right now. I'm writing book 3 right now. But the entire game is going to be massive and very long. And yeah. And all in WordPress. But the best part is anybody with a WordPress website can use this. So if you wanted to create your own no-code RPG game, you could use this, and you can build very complex RPG games with a lot of configuration that you can do yourself. And just by changing some images and some configuration options and building walls out in your dev mode, you can see all these little blue lines and stuff. You can make walls and collision points for your character all on the front end. You don't even need to, configure these separately. And unfortunately, it's not available yet, so I apologize for giving you guys a little bit of a tease, but once I finish the demo, it's going to be a POC basically of what this game engine can do, and it's going to help people understand the extent of how much you can build with this. So, it'll make it easier for you to build your own game. It's like Unreal Engine for 2E games, and it's open source. Yeah. Now, I'm not going to lie. Cool part, the plugin is crazy because all plugins I see, it's just utilities, right? White label game engine. 100%. Yeah, and this is going to be in the WordPress directory. The basic version of the game engine, where you could basically do whatever you want. And if you're a website programmer, which I'm not saying you have to be, it's no code, you could extend the game engine to do, way more. Add mini games, add custom, configurations for what items can do. Go crazy on the weapons, the gears. I mean, I have for mine, they're called retrieval points because you use as transportation to get items and stuff. But, you collect items, gear, and weapons and stuff like that. And there's whole settings menus you can add brand new things. Yeah, it gets crazy. And I'm going to extend it, and I'm going to create pro versions with asset packages for people. I'll let you have additional game options like Subway Surfer style games if you want to make it, or turn-based games. Definitely going to try to add as much as I can if people are interested in using it. But for now, the main goal, finish my own shit. Which I'm trying. I promise you. I've even delayed book 3 just to finish this demo. It'll get there. It'll get there. Hey, it's still pretty early. Good. And right now what we're trying to do is get the communication device based off of the cutscene communicate. Yes. So we need if cutscene Data set has communicate, which it will have communicate. I just know if it's not empty. There we go. We'll do that. Then we will use it. I should probably assign it. What? Communicate device. And communicate device. Nope. And this is going to be the class. Communicate device. Map item? Is that what I'm looking for? This is the communication device. It's called the communication wrapper. It doesn't have a name though on that. That's gonna have to change. I need to add the name of the device type. Oh no, I have the ID. That's why. Shit. Maybe I need to change that array to be IDs. Are you a pretty happy person? Yeah. I use PHP, C films. Of course I'm a pretty happy person. So are you. Shit. You know what? I mean, it would be better to use IDs, I guess, in this communication array. I think right now we're using just name and slug. I don't want to change it. This is a global change, though. This would affect a lot of things. So, in that case, let's just add it to the... let's add it to here. So we have ID, which is the ID, which I do use, but then we'll use the... communication wrapper will also be communicate type. Right. Oops. Shit. Scusi, mi scusi. Nope. And then we're gonna do communication type. Term name. Or it's just name. I always forget. I think it's term name. We'll find out. And this will be map item. There we go. See what that looks like on the front end. Open your phone. Communication. Oh, yeah. So I definitely got it wrong. I think it's just name. Have you heard of elephant? I have now. Is that a PHP language? There we go. CNC map. We should probably make that slug. I don't think we need those caps. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. So now we have that. We can use that. Communication device. Map item. Cool. So now we have the device type. And if it's here, we want to add a class to it. That basically hides it until we want to show it. So that means we'll do a class list, add, and this is dependent, basically. Now, I wonder if I should put the cutscene that makes it dependent. That way we can just show. No, we can just do the same thing we're doing now. That's fine. Have you went to any country? Yeah. I just went to France not too long ago. I've been to Fiji, Mexico, Canada. That's it. Not much. TBH. I have not been to many places. All right. The interlude is over. Why is this not showing? Oh. Why am I doing that? That's the device. I'm resetting it. Device L. There we go. That's what I meant to do. Okay, let's just see if this actually adds the dependent class. The elephant was designed by Vincent Poitier in 1998, and the idea stemmed from visual resemblance of the who is really in the shape of an elephant. Cool. I like it. That's good to know. I hope that's real. Okay, so let's see if we have dependent added to this. We have engage. No dependent though. Alright. Welp. Oh, do we have a cutscene? That's right. I put the cutscene in the foresight. My bad. Oh, do. Okay, hold on. So now it should have it. So this should be hidden, basically. Yep, there it is, dependent. Perfectos. So, that being said, let's add some styling now. See, it's just a website, guys. We have a communication wrapper. And if it has dependent, display none. So we'll leave dependent on until that cutscene is completed. So now this won't show until it's completed. The only problem with this logic, though, is that if they leave the area and go to an area without the cutscene, but this wants to follow to that area, then it will show. I don't really think about that. So it's almost like we need to hide it by default. And dependent makes it flex. Yeah, that might be smarter. But then it needs to stay flex, which we could do. We can keep the dependent class on there. But we can't take it. But we can't add it if there's no cutscene. Yeah, this might be better. Well, by default, it'll be none. Is there some romantic characters in the game? Oh, yeah. There is the other POV narrator in the book. That would be Iona. You see her in the intro. Actually, here. She's at the beginning of the intro. We can listen to the intro music again. Always makes me happy. Her. Iona. She is Romanian. And she is the love interest of Gray Milford right here. And you get to play as her in the game. And you'll collect her during Thyrus. She's your onboarder and everything. Hey, no promises, but she dies. No, I'm just kidding. Or does she? Oh, I don't know. You might have to read the books. I don't know. Carol. I can tell you right now, Carol is not a main character, so don't worry about that. She didn't give a shit. Okay, so that means right now this should be hidden. Yes, it is hidden. Hey, look, a crowbar. I love the crowbar. And so talking to Carol needs to add the dependent class. So cutscene. So I need to go to engage cutscene. I need to check blah blah blah. Basically do the same thing. So engage cutscene. That'll be here. And then after cutscene is where it will happen. I have a function called after cutscene. I guess I should just... There we go. So after cutscene, show dependent communication devices. And we have... So first off, we'll check right here. Communicate device equals cutscene data set and and this is communicate. Okay, so if communicate device and it's not equal communicate device, then we basically need to... That's not what I meant to do. We basically just need to add dependent. Yeah, right here. That's what we'll do. No. Yes. Yeah, we'll add it to the device. Right. So let's actually go back to this. And we need to remove this now. Right. Yeah, because we don't care anymore. But we do care if the cutscene's already been done. It needs to be part of the Explorer law. You want me to become the Hideo Kojima of 2D games? Ooh, that'd be awesome. Yes, please. Let's do it. That sounds fun. So what we'll do here, we'll check if the cutscene has been viewed, because that's a class that they get. And if it does, we'll add dependent. Yes, that's what we'll do. No, but this, like I said, this needs to persist and get the dependent class if the cutscenes have already been. So I need to persist this somehow, knowing that the cutscene has been did. I mean, I already know that from the add points, but that's dependent on the location. So yeah, it gets a little complicated because we need this to pass through different levels. Because if the communication device is used in multiple levels, then I want it to remain available, and I want all your messages to remain available, which I already have that logic done. So maybe what I'll do is, if you have messages, add the dependent class, because that just means that you that would mean that you already used it, and that would make sense. Let's do that. So I don't need this at all. So add no points Ba, 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 ba. So that's the communicate trigger. That's already removed. I need the parent. That's the message. I need the parent. Communicate parent equals communicate message dot parent node. Womp womp. Okay. And if communicate parent's a thing, then we'll take the parent and we'll add class list dot add dependent. Yeah, that should work. And false equals communicate parent. A lot of typing in vanilla JavaScript, I'll tell you that. Contains dependent. So I'll only add it if it's not there. All right. This technically should work. Technically. So basically what's going to happen is, oh, typo. What's going to happen is when I talk to Carol, after she's talked to me, the device will show. It'll show in the bottom screen. And then I'll be able to use it. And it should still work later when I go to the CEO's office. So let's try that out. Continue. Okay, let's collect this crowbar. Very nice. Let's talk to Carol and get our phone. Ah, crap, I already talked to her. Hold on. I need to restart. This will only work if you haven't talked to her yet. I gotta figure out where to use some of the music I made. Like I made this, I don't know what I want to do with it yet. Alright, so now the phone should show up when this cutscene's over, basically. If my logic's working. Come on. Alright, something didn't work. Womp. Let's double check Carol's. Talk to Carol. Yeah. Oh crap. It's capital. Isha capital. I thought I changed that to oh. Oh, yeah, I didn't change it in the map cutscene. Cutscene. HTML. I added it. But I added the wrong one. Cutscene. I guess it's saving. We'll just do string to lower. Just to make sure. Ooh. Why isn't this a slug? Why is it saving as the wrong value? That's kind of annoying. Because now we have to do str replace spaces with those as well. Ah, whatever. Now it should work. Restart. Bing bong, ding dong. Skip. New game. Skip. Talk to me, Carol. Show me the phone. Thanks for that. Crowbar. Alright, still didn't work. Talk to Carol. All right, well, data communicates good. It's CNC. And CNC map item is right here. Oh, no, it did work. Dependent. Oh, shit. I spelled it wrong. I spelled dependent wrong. My bad. I used an A. Hey, we've all made that mistake. Son of a bitch. We got this. First try. Alright, here we go. One more new game. Promise. Skip. New. Skip. Go. Go, 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 go. Crowbar. Carol. Give me the phone, Carol. Yes. Why is that message showing up like that? Interesting. Oh, I must have triggered a message already. I guess that makes sense. I keep doing that, sorry. Okay, cool. Yay, I got a message. Now we can go here and get another message. Nice. Got a voicemail. Fantastic. Now, the question is, will it persist on the next page? No. It should. It's not. Let's find out why. Communicate. So, this should have the dependent class because it has messages in it that are engaged. Wait. It only has one? But I got two. Why does it only have one? It only persisted, well, whatever. I mean, it persisted one at least. Why does it say false? Why this music sequence is fit the character standing alone? Yeah, it does, right? So sad. Okay, well, it does have a message. So if it does have a message, then add dependent. After cut. Oh, this is after cutscene. Let's look for the no point shit. Yeah, so we have the trigger. Trigger's gone. Oh wait, this isn't the logic that adds it. Right. This would just be if you're on the same level, it would add it. Okay, what's the logic that adds the messages? I think I do that through the HTML. Okay. So how's that going to work? Well, then I need to do it in the HTML then. But only if it's not the originating area. This communication device logic has turned into a complex one. All right, well, let's go to the communicate HTML. Now, I have logic here. That's basically the current received. So what I want to do is if the messages are part of the current received, then I want to show in the device type dependent. Yes, love anime. Massive fan. Though, I'll be honest, I am horribly behind on most of the newer animes. There's just so many options. I mean, I've seen some of like the more heavy hitter ones like Shield Hero and Attack on Titan, and you know, some of them more maybe not all popular. Wise Men's Grandchild. I've seen a few new ones, but I have not watched a lot. My favorite, I don't know if you'll be able to tell what my favorite is. Have you seen anything familiar? I don't know. Maybe you haven't seen this anime. But, yeah. Full Metal Alchemist is my favorite. How am I gonna know that this is gonna contain messages? Oh, this is gonna contain messages. I don't think I'm gonna know. Current received. Hey, Underon play. How can we add animation to character? How do you animate your characters? Well, there's no secret that I have some pretty good walking animations. Walking down, walking down, walking down, walking down, walking up, walking up, walking up, walking up. Horrible punching animations. Punch, punch, punch. But I do have some splendid walking animation. Oh, look at that guy. Look at him walk. Like a stud. And I'll also show you how. I mean, you might not like it, but have you ever heard of Midjourney before? Because this is how I saved myself a hell of a lot of time. Check it out. So I basically take my characters and then I put them in Midjourney. Like I upload the images to them and I say, hey, make them walk to the right. Or if I want to see like a 3D view of them and I want to change their angle, I make them spin around. And if you already have a Midjourney account, it's pretty, you know, they give you a certain amount of credits or whatever, which it's a lot. Yeah, and you'll see. That's how I got him walking too. And what I do is I take the videos, I download them as MP4s, I put them into Photoshop, and I remove the backgrounds from the animations, and then I export it as a GIF. And that's how I get this. So if you look here, I don't know, do I actually have them open? I might not have it open. You can see, here we go. No, that's a GIF. I want to show you the Photoshop version. Here we go. Graham walking up. So, nope, this is old. That was my attempt at doing it myself. Walking down? Yeah. So I'll show you if you open up the timeline here. This is him walking down. And it's just frame by frame. I went in here, and if you import it as a video frame, you can take each frame and you can actually change things about the frame itself. And this is from an MP4. And then I just export it as a GIF. And I can use it. That is all. Simple, simple. Saves me hours of pixel art animations, which I did it. It wasn't good. It was okay. It passed as like a default, but it wasn't that great. There are some open source ones who give animation support, but they require some good hardware. Yeah. Oh, one that I forgot who told me about it, but Rive. This is a new one. It's like, ooh. I'm clicking him right now. Apparently this is like a really awesome program for animating like characters. And I think it's like AI based. And they do really cool animations. And you can like insert them into your stuff. So I might look into this, but I already have a Midjourney account and it works for me, and I don't need that much complexity. But you know, maybe in the future for cooler games, this might come in handy. But yeah, that's it. And actually, I think I have a bunch of credits to start doing some more, because I ran out. I was gonna do like Carol walking and other people walking. But back to my conundrum. I don't know at this point, at this high level, if an item that's inside is from another level. Oh yeah. Anime uses it a lot. Especially with the new, 3D animes. How are we going to do this? How are we going to do this? We don't know this server side. We know this includes stuff. We don't know if it's going to be in here though. Well, maybe we do. We have communication type. We might actually be able to do this then. Communication, but we won't know the difference between if it's the level or the next level though. That's the problem. Shoot. We know the type. Nah, yeah. Can be for both though. All right, we're gonna have to fix this. Okay, I know how. If there's no trigger, then it couldn't have been from that level. That's how. So in the add no points, if the trigger doesn't exist, but it exists, oh, yeah, see, that's a problem. Well, how is it showing? Oh, am I outputting it in here as engaged? No, I'm not. So how am I doing that? How does it know to make it engage? Because there's no trigger. Oh, maybe it is showing the trigger. Shoot. I shouldn't do that. Maybe I can just add another class or something to them? No. Why would it show the trigger? I guess it would because it's part of the loop. Shoot. Okay, no, it does show the trigger. I'm dumb. And if it's part of the list, it'll show. Yeah, there really is no way to tell if the communicate message is on the level it came from or not. Hey, it's the song I just played. This is the love song, like I'm gonna play when you talk to your love interest. I call it the pretty song. How am I gonna do this? It's not working. There is no way to do this right now. So, well, see, that's what doesn't make sense. If I am doing this, then it should add this to the parent. Right. Right. Why isn't it doing it then? Wait, where am I? Why'd I go here? I don't think I meant to go here. Wait, what was I trying to do? It's showing. Oh, I just, hold on, I just completely lost track of what I was doing. Because it's showing. That means it's working on load. Wait, what? Hold on. Let me restart. What did I do? We got this. I have to talk to Carol. We're talking to Carol. We have a device now. Cool. And then we have another message. Cool. And now when I go here, yep, communicate 3764. It's going to be part of HTML. See, the problem is it's not showing the device though, even though it should. Yeah, because if this had dependent. No, there are no messages. So it's not showing them either. So something's wrong going to a new area. It's also only showing one message here when it should show both. But why was it working when I reloaded? Yeah, see, it works. It works on load. But it was also working when I went to level select. Yeah, see? Which is the same logic as going from the other level. So there's a disconnect. You going now? Hope you'll consider the Half-Life Easter egg. Yeah, for sure, man. Hope to see you again soon, Ron. Really appreciate you jumping on and having some convos with me. Have an amazing night. I will catch you in the next one. So if it works level select, it should work when you go to the new level. That means there is something wrong. With the initial load. This is really annoying to test too. So we go here. I think one of the problems is that I'm like getting a phone message before I have the device, which is right there. And it's doing it though. Oh no, that was the crowbar. Yeah, see, it's like it's not registering the persist because it's not available yet. Which, whatever, that's fine. So even we get this one, it's persisted. So it should be in the database, but it's not passing over to the new area properly. What? That's weird. Why do all those plants get persisted all of a sudden? But yeah, you see, I'm not getting the dependent class. It is bringing it over. Well, no, it wasn't bringing it over. Oh, no, it did. Yeah, see, it brought it over. But it doesn't have the engage class. So it's bringing it over. Interesting. Am I not running add no points on the new area? Enter new area. I should be. Or maybe I didn't think I needed to. Because why would you run it? There shouldn't be anything that exists. Interesting. Oh no, I am doing it right here. So what the fuck? I'm running at no points. Oh, maybe they don't exist yet. I need to run this later. Right, I think we have some other stuff here. Yeah, I should run this right at the very end, actually. Yeah, let's do this. Let's see if that's just a problem. I'm just not running it at the right time. Like, it doesn't exist when it's being added to the site. Alright, one more time. Hopefully this is just the reason why it's not working. Do. Come here, Carol. Talk to me. I want a phone. Gimme. Alright, we have a phone now. And now let's go get a message. Okay, we got a voicemail. Now let's go to a new area and it should still be showing. Yes, thank you. Still not showing. Even though I am running the add no points class. Oh wait, hold on. Explore points. Aha. Well, there's your problem. It's not added to the explore points array. That's weird. It really should be. Yeah, that should be. Okay, let's go to the persist item removal. So this is what we're doing. We're persisting it as an ID. Now, where's the explore array? Ah. Okay. Yeah, this doesn't seem like it adds to that array on its own. It is added to the database, so then it gets added on load, but it does not appear to be added normally. So we're going to need to change that. And I don't think we'll have an adverse effect on anything. No, I don't think so. So in that case, we'll wait till it makes the call successfully. And then we'll have to add like explore points dot, or what's type what's the data structure of that? It's type, positions, and then the item. Type, positions, and then we need to push the persist items. I guess I'm keeping in an array, so we should probably, if I push it as an array, it won't work. Wait, how do you add merge? How do you merge? I forget how to merge. Oh my god. Merge arrays in vanilla. It's concat. Concat. Got it. Concat persist items. Let's see if that works. Add to explore points bar. If explore points exists. How about that? Just in case. Why is this not working? Colon. What? Dot concat. Yeah. Should be fine. Let's try it out. Nope. Doesn't like that. Maybe I shouldn't add these. It doesn't like those. I guess that only works if you're grabbing it differently. Alright, let's try it out. I guess. Let's see if it even adds it to the array. Well, first off, oh yeah, there we go. Positions, yeah, it doesn't like that. That's what I was worried about. So we need to actually make this an array if it's not. And so we need to go if array dot is array. Right? Something like that. Then we'll do that. Else. This equals that. Persist items. Let's try that. Let's make sure these exist at all, actually. I guess we could do this then. Something like that. How do you do arrays in JavaScript? I'm losing it. Maybe it's too late for me. How about that? Let's try it now. Oh, nice. Carol talked to me. All right. Come on, buddy. Work, crowbar. No console error. That's good. Let's see what explore points looks like now. Perfect. Look, crowbar showed up. That is promising. All right, well, let's do this now. Uh-oh. Undefined, undefined. So it doesn't like that. I think it's because of the type I'm using, actually. Shit, I think I remember. Yeah, because for type, I'm passing communicate. I forgot. Okay, hold on. If type equals communicate, type equals point. Yeah, I forgot I gotta do that. All right, this will work now. Yeah, it's very specific logic for the communication devices I had to do. We're almost there. And this should have some good benefits too. Having the explore point array available accurately. Going forward. Explore points. What do we got? Nothing. Oh. Point. Correct. All right, good. Okay, so now that we have an item here. What? Why is it still doing that? Definitely point should have positions. It's right there. So, what the fuck? Maybe it's this. No, maybe it's this. Maybe I need to not do it like that. Oh, positions. Positions. Maybe it doesn't like the array aspect of it. I don't know why, but I mean, it worked before. It worked here. So yeah. Yeah, it should work. Hey, Harlow, how you doing? I'm doing all right. Just trying to wrap up this damn communication logic. I need to make sure that the items are persisting across the levels, the explore point array, so that it follows and does the right things in the next level. So that's good. Crowbar is saving fine. Explore points got updated. Correct. Now if I talk to her, I have a new item. It's fucking still doing that. Can't read properties of undefined. Reading positions. What the fuck are you talking about? Why is it doing that? If explore points and like it, what? We know explore point T exists. It's right here. Explore point T would be point. So why is that not working? Why is it saying that that doesn't exist all of a sudden? It's like airing out. Wait, am I doing this wrong? Is it not communicate? I thought it was communicate. Yeah, communicate. That's coming in as type. So I went here, and if type equals communicate, then change it to point. You had to do a train ride back home. Oof, 27 hours. Holy crap. That's insane. So you slept on the train and everything? That's insanity. What the fuck? Why is this not working? This obviously exists. I just did this. And I'm looking at it. So I know positions exists. And now it's acting like this doesn't exist, which this does. Cannot read positions. Cannot read properties of undefined. So it's saying that point is undefined. Well, let's see what the hell's going on here. Because obviously I'm reading something wrong. Here, Harlow, I have a treat for you. Uh-oh. What happened? We lost it. Oh no. Uh-oh. That's weird. I'm just doing an update. What I meant to do was this. Now you can see what I'm doing over here. See what I mean? Now I can see the grandeur of the piano. There you go. Though it was more zoomed in earlier. I didn't reset it correctly. Alright. One more time. We got this. Crowbar. Fine. Point. Undefined. Money. Undefined. Why is it undefined? Now that's confusing. Okay, well, fine. I'll just... and type. I mean, I guess I could have just done that a long time ago. If type doesn't exist, don't fucking even go. Cool. My hands hurt. You were doing rock climbing. Yeah, I have another camera over there. Alright, we're trying one more time. Though I was doing like a phone update because it's the phone. So I was, so the camera angle was all zoomed out. Come on, baby. We got this. No error. What the fuck? Hold on, it probably just didn't compile. I know for a fact that this should work now. That is the last thing I'm gonna do. Rock climbing. That's awesome. I like rock climbing. But yeah, that would hurt your hands. Where are you at, Carol? Oh yeah, that's right. Wait, your hands are hurting rock climbing. You know what would help that? A revolutionary dexterity and agility building finger exercising device called Flex Keys. Flex Keys. Are you a programmer? Are you a musician? Do you tickle the ivories like I do? Or do you program like I do? Or do you rock climb? Flex Keys. Oh my fucking god, why is this still undefined? What are you talking about? Why is this compiling so fucking stupid? Flex Keys. Get Flex Keys at flexkeys.shop. And best part is, it's only $4.99. Ships anywhere in the US. If you're very interested in having agile fingers and still looking really cool because they come in any color you want, grab some Flex Keys. Help support the channel. Best part is, if you order them while I'm streaming, I'll make them for you live. And that's not a lie. See that right there? That's a printer. And I print these live on stream, and then I'll ship them out that night. Well, maybe the next day. No promises, but it's quick. And yeah, get 2, get 3. You know, you have 2 hands, get 2. Buy some for your mom. She's always cooking. And her hands are sore. Okay, now I'm fucking pissed. Why is this still getting through? This shouldn't be able to get through if type doesn't exist. Doesn't make any sense. Well, let's find out why it's getting through. Wait, what? Did that just start naturally on its own? It did. Nice. Go Thyris. Best OST on the market right now. Let's escape to Orbem. Point. Money. Is it because it's money? Is that what's screwing it up? Is that what's screwing this up? Is money? I guess it is. Wait, do I not have money as a default? Point. Explore points. Hold on, I think it's actually setting it in the plugin class. Wait, what? Here it is. Explore points. Oh, here it is. Default. Oh yeah, it's because I don't have money by default. Interesting. I guess I didn't think about it. Well, there's your problem right there. Well, I guess I shouldn't be persisting money anyways, but... Alright, let's try it again. Now it's going to work. No error. I think I was misunderstanding what the error was. Alright, we have that. Now, let's get the other message. Perfect. And let's check explore points. See if it's part of it. Fuck. It didn't add. Why not? Shit, why didn't it add to the positions? Okay, that means that what I'm doing is wrong here. This concat. That means... What? That means concat didn't work. I guess. You saw the point show though. So it definitely worked. Damn it. Yeah, because this happened. To communicate. It should have saved this item here, which is an array. So concat should have worked. I guess. This is way too frustrating. Come on, buddy. Show me what I want to hear. We already know it's doing that correctly. Now let's restart again for the 10,000th time. Game development. Woo! Come on. Show me the consoles, buddy. What the fuck? Does that really have both? No, so it only has crowbar. But it uploaded it as both. See, crowbar is the positions. Persist items was both. Oh. Weird, but it ended up just being crowbar when I updated it. Oh, fuck, I'm not setting this correctly, am I? Right? I think you need to do it like this. Right? So it actually updates it. Right. Right. Maybe. Maybe that's why. Maybe I'm not even, I just wasn't setting the var value. I was just adding to an array for no reason. So there's nothing adding to it. So explore points. Yeah, see, now there's 2 crowbars. Okay. Cool. I mean, I don't care, but... Okay, this should work now. Yes. Okay, it's working. And it actually saved both messages. That's great. So now when I go to the next level, it should be there. Yes. Yay. I mean, I don't know why it's only showing the 1. I kind of know why, because it didn't persist it. But whatever. This should work. You just put flex keys in my cart. Once I get paid, I'll buy them. Hell yeah. And you'll be doing yourself a service, my friend. Because not only will your fingers thank you, I will thank you. And that's worth a lot more. I'll even give you a little note in your package that says thank you. That's the kind of guy I am. Alright, we did it. I'm done. I'm fucking done. I'm not doing this anymore. I am not working on communication anymore. I mean, I'm gonna have to work on it a little bit more because it looks stupid. But functionally, I'm not working on it anymore. Well, that's annoying sounding. All right, let's push this code up to production, and we can start using it. Actually, I'll set it up to the receptionist's cutscene. So when he talks to you and says, "Here's your CNC device," bloop, it'll show up under you, and you'll actually have a little phone there. And then when you walk out of the room, it'll send you a message, a voicemail, and then be like, "Hey, man, this is your CNC device. This is where your shit's gonna happen." And then that message will persist, and you'll walk, and you'll get more messages from your onboarder, and we'll actually use the device. It'll be useful, but it won't persist forever. So once you go to an area that doesn't have that as a device type assigned to it, then it'll go away. No biggie. And then you'll get another one eventually. people. I think I did my time. Proud of what we've accomplished today. We are no longer going to work on communication. We will continue building production, which will be continuing building Thyrus out. And Thyrus has a buttload of functionality, assets, mini games, fights, weapons, like a lot of shit in this level. So the sooner we get there, the better. The better. So with that, Carlo, always appreciate you jumping on, my friend. Thanks for the plug. Always helps me out. Jow Lucas, thanks for jumping on earlier. Bradley Butler, love the combos, my friend. Hope to see you again. And Gigi6789, hey, thanks for saying hi earlier. That was really cool. Ron, thank you as well. Appreciate you jumping on and talking to me for a long time. And I hope you come back as well. Underon said hi for a bit. Always appreciate a quick hi and bye. C Films, you're a real one, man. So glad you keep coming by and talking to me. And then, yeah, I think that's about everybody we talked to today. Thank you so much. If you're watching this in the future, come say hi in person. I stream pretty much every day. And you do not want to miss the progress we make on this WordPress game engine. I promise you, it is going to be revolutionary to the WordPress industry and the RPG making industry, because WordPress runs 85% of the internet. So imagine if those websites had the ability to have an RPG video game built into their web page. Pandemonium. You're going to see the weirdest fucking games ever. I promise you. So, with that, I hope you all have an amazing Monday/Tuesday. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget, OrbemOrder.com for all your information. Join the Discord. I'd love to talk to you guys off stream. We do a lot of stuff. Bye-bye.